Okay guys, so welcome to this live stream. I'm going to be creating an MCP AI first. I'm just going to write this, guys. MCP AI first Shopify system. This system is going to do the following things. Number one is it will do SEO. I'm just going to write. Number one, it will do SEO. Number two, it will do ads for you. Number three, it will do email marketing. Number four, it will do customer support, service, etc. And number five, there is a number five, but I can't remember what it is right now. I'll come back to it. So basically, it's been a while since I've made one of these websites. However, if you guys have been a fan of the channel for quite a long time, you might remember the website twomen.it. This was a website that I created for my old boss in Italy. This is a luxury menswear store website where you can buy Kiton, Cesare Attalini, and other quite expensive but also very high quality clothing. So basically, we've been contracted as an agency, and there's a link in the description, by the way, if you want to work with us. We're going to be offering this service very, very soon of like secondary websites, right? So we've been contracted as an agency to create Mr Porkamo, which should be live now. Let's see. Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for checking out the website, checking out the stream. So this is the website that we've created. I'm going to make a system that will basically do all of the SEO, do all of the ads, do everything using MCPs. So this is going to be quite a long process. I'm just learning about these things now as well. But basically, I'm going to be using the Shopify MCP inside something like Claude Code or something like that to basically just do everything for this website. So you can see here at the top, the SEO for this collection, for example, hasn't been done. There's a lot of things that need to be done here. So let's kind of get on with it. So Shopify actually has an MCP, which is huge. So I'm going to be checking out this here. This is the Shopify Dev MCP. I'm very, very curious to see what we can make happen here. So let's go on terminal. I have WSL installed, just so you know, so I can do WSL dash Ubuntu. No, I can't. Help me launch WSL on my Windows. I have Ubuntu installed. So it's this one. There we go. Oh no, that's the install. There we go. So okay, perfect. So now if I do dir, we can see where we are, and I can write Claude, and I'm inside Claude code, right? So let's add an MCP. So I believe you can just do /MCP. Let's see if we can just copy this. Help me add the Shopify MCP server. So what does this actually need? It needs, it doesn't need any env variables. That's interesting. Okay, so Claude Code should be adding that now. How's everyone doing? I can see your guys' chat, by the way. I'll be responding to the chat. Let's see. Okay, yes, I want to make that edit. I don't want to put it to Claude Desktop. Why has it added it to Claude Desktop? I wanted to use it in Claude Code, not Claude Desktop. Hey Abdul, how's it going? Hey Van Nan, Mr. Mike, how's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a long process, guys. Okay, it's not going to be like a 5-minute video where I change your lives. It's going to be, you know, hours and hours and hours of figuring this stuff out. But I promise you, the system that I make at the end of this will be completely worth your time. Let's see. So I'm just adding the MCP at the minute. We need the MCP to connect, basically. It has some pretty interesting uses. It has search dev docs, which means we can make up-to-date agents and things to interact. Introspective admin schema, fetch docs by path, interesting, get started. And then Shopify admin GraphQL, which if you don't know, is the basis of most of their actions, right, within Shopify as a seller. So, for example, products and collections, you can do things like change collection ID, change collection meta title, change, everything basically. Everything is possible with this MCP. Okay, so this should be done. Let's see. Let's just exit out here and then do Claude. And then it should say if the MCP is connected. Okay. No, it didn't. Let's just go Claude code add MCP. It's pretty easy, I do know that. I'm not sure why I'm struggling with this now. Where is their official documentation on this? Very annoying. Hang on, Claude, MCP list. Claude MCP add, and then let's add this. I've seen how to do this. I know how to do this. I need the GitHub URL maybe. Hang on, it's on here somewhere. MCP. Claude code. There we go, MCP. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, perfect. So it's Claude code add name. So the name is command args. I'll just use ChatGPT for this. Give me the Claude code command to add the MCP server. And then yeah, dude, I'll super mental. I'll instantly refund you, bro. Just send me your email somewhere. I'll just refund you immediately, of course. Sorry about that, dude. It's been tough, to be honest with you. There's a difference between like what you can do yourself and what you can do with a team. Added. Okay, nice. Claude MCP. Okay, there we go. And then we do Claude, and that should. Okay, yeah, it failed. Why can I not see the terminal output here? That's kind of weird. I just realized that. Why can I not see this? This stuff is very annoying sometimes. I don't know why I'm using the free ChatGPT. That might be why it's taking so long. Super Mental, if you send me your email to send it to incomestreamsurfer@gmail.com. To Claude now. I need to change the dark mode thing. Yeah, wait. Config. Cache like. Okay, I think I know what the issue is. It's something to do with this is not a good start. I thought this would be a little bit easier. Yeah, thanks, man. What exactly was the issue with Harbour? It might just be sometimes it doesn't work with people's systems. This is my life right now. I really should just be on my Mac. This would be so much better on my Mac, honestly. This stuff does not take anywhere near as much time on my Mac. What's your ARR? Annual recurring revenue of which? Of what? Okay, oh no, it's still not connected, right? Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know why I'm wasting my time on the free ChatGPT. My ARR, I would rather not share my ARR, to be honest with you. My own personal ARR is different to the company's as well. If you mean from like online things, then not that high. Like websites I've made and things. Why is this so slow? Like my computer is a beast. Okay, here we go, nice. Yeah, it's going to be Shopify Claude Desktop, but it's going to be mainly Claude Code, to be honest with you. But the server is running, okay. So it's the C command that's incorrect, or the K command. Guys, please don't discuss my ARR in the in the chat. Like, come on. Maybe try Sonnet instead of Opus. Yeah, maybe. Oh, stream keys. I hate that. API keys are the bane of my existence, I swear. Is this done? No. Okay, let's see if this worked. Let's run it with the debug. Okay. Oh. Yeah, yeah, I don't mind if you look at my stats and stuff. That's fine. You can look at my stats, obviously. The Skool is different. You can just do simple times tables there, that's true. It's not like I didn't do that for other people. Come on. What the hell? This should not be this difficult. Oh, wait, it needs to know that I'm running this command. That's probably what the problem is. Wait. I really hate that Claude doesn't stop when you press stop. It really, really annoys me. This is the command I'm running. It's probably wrong. Is there an issue with this? Yeah. Lord. That work? No. God. Someone said someone should make an app that injects API keys straight up. Yeah, true. Whilst you're live, it's good to ask live questions. Why Claude Code over Rue? I think that's a really good question. I can explain that quickly. The way I see it is like Rue is kind of not a passion project, but it's more of like it's someone that's not necessarily. Claude Code is made by a $60 billion company. It's their own internal tool. It's optimized in every single way to work with their models. They've had Claude Opus and Claude Sonnet for the last 2 or 3 months, if not longer. And the main thing is it's their own internal tool. So the way I see it is if a $60 billion company is making a tool to make their engineers more efficient, then there's a reason that it's so good at coding. Also, it just feels more integrated with everything that I'm doing. However, if I can't get this to work soon, I probably will switch over to something else and not use Claude Code. I installed these in like 10 seconds before. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Um, I need it on WSL, mate. I hate how it just makes the assumption that, oh, it's fine, just run it on Windows. It's like, no. Yeah, Claude Code, augment code with Claude 4 does sound like an interesting proposal for sure. Nope, still trying to work out the MCP. I actually have the commands here somewhere to do this. I'm not sure why I'm struggling through this. I can just go on my own Skool community. Classroom, Claude Code. How did I do this the other day? Oh, I didn't add MCPs. Yeah, I'm on the 20 times max plan. Yeah, I am. I just need the command to run in my VSL to let it go. It's using premium sub. Everything is using max 20 plan. I just thought it was just worth it to just to pay $200 a month because Opus is so damn expensive. It's just still not working. Oh yeah, it's over. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I know it's annoying. What am I supposed to do? Like, everyone in the niche does it, so like if I don't do it, then I lose clicks to them. That's the way I see it. Where is the? It's on ChatGPT. Sorry, guys. I swear this will be worth it. Let me just get this installed. I don't know why this isn't working. Wow. Hello. Wow. Greetings from Lisbon, Portugal. I love Portugal. Such a great country. Let's see if I can get Claude Code to fix this for me because this is not working. I would have been done by now if I just used Klein. I swear it's supposed to be super easy. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, this is still not working. How do I remove MCPs? I think that's probably what the problem is. Let's just feed all of this. Let's just start this again. Wait, let's use Claude Code to do this. Look up the latest. Look up how to add MCPs to Claude Code. Come on, what's going on? I'm getting annoyed now. I should have planned for this. It's so easy to add it to Claude Desktop. I don't know why they have to make it complicated to add it to Claude Code. I want you to give me the command to install this MCP on Claude Code on my WSL. I already have a misconfigured MCP, which isn't working. So now it should scrape this page. Perfect. So the first stage of this is figuring out the MCP, and then I'm going to figure out how to connect the MCP to a store. And then it's almost like you can have an AI agent that will just work for you 24/7 while you sleep. Since you're on SONNET, let's first remove the old one. Okay, how do I do this though? Oh, can I just press plus here? I didn't even know you could do that. Is this two at the same time? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so let's remove that one. Beautiful. And then Claude MCP add. Okay, let's see if that works. Unknown option command. Beautiful. Wait, why is it running it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is why I like to use Claude Code, because it has all of it has everything to fix everything. That makes sense. So this should be the command. Let's see if this works. Unknown option -y, great. Come on, Claude Code, sort it out. Okay, that added it, and then we'll do Claude, and it's not going to work. Classic. There were some other options though. Nope. Claude MCP list. Yeah, that works, but classic. This was so much easier on my Mac. I did this the other day at the airport on my Mac. It took me like 5 seconds. It's actually crazy how much longer this takes. Let's see what the problem is. Connection closed. So yeah, this is kind of what it's like to work with MCPs at times, I guess. It's so much easier to add them to Claude Desktop, but I really want this to, I really just want to get this to work now. I've struggled through it enough. Find the .json file to show you where the file is. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, true. That's how I do it with Claude Desktop. I don't think it's following Linux commands. I would guess that's what the problem is. So it's running the service. Good. NON. Yeah, it's something to do with NPX for sure. It's like the NPX server is not, yeah, there we go. It's not global. So this should start to work now. I don't actually know what it's doing, but I think it's adding things to path and stuff like that. So it's now just doing it for me though, which is nice. Like I don't actually have to worry about it. That's why I like Claude Dev, and also because it's using Claude Code. Sorry, I think they should change the name Claude Code. What is this? It's making MCP wrapper. I don't know about that. Okay, I mean, it looks like it might be working. Thank you for making these videos. You're one of the channels that I can constantly watch. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. This is why I make my videos the way I make them, is because it takes a lot of messing around. No, I don't need help, guys. It's fine. You can give me suggestions, but let's see. Okay, of course it failed. It might be because I didn't quit out though. Let's just give it that one chance. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. It's connected. Nice. Right. So how do we connect a server? Oh, I see. It can't actually directly. Oh, okay. It can't actually directly talk to the. That's fine. Basically, what this is then, it's like Pomcheck 7 for Shopify. That's good. So let's just write like a basic thing. So let's say, create me. Wait. Let's just get the. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to grab something that I need. It's the prompt from a video I did recently from Anthropic, just to make it quicker. Yeah, this one. I've got 2 screens, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Add this to my Claude config, so every time you code, you read this instruction. I don't think it can actually connect. I will see, but okay, nice. So I have this tool connected. So let's say use the Shopify MCP for all of this. I want you to create me a Python script. No, like it needs to be some kind of usable agent system so anyone can use it, not just me. So we should probably use Flask as well. A Python and Flask system to allow people to control their storefronts using AI. There should see if it will use the Shopify client. I will in a second. Just 1 second. There should be. It's vital to have 4 pillars. No, 5 separate. What are they called? Like sidebar elements. SEO. I'm learning from my Harborways here. So SEO, ads. I keep forgetting all of the options. I did an Excel draw. Email marketing. Customer support / chatbot. Make the bare bones of the system first and make a simple collections system that, no, a simple connection system to allow people to connect to the Shopify store. Okay. So yeah, I thought that this would talk directly to Shopify, but I don't think it actually does. I want to make an agent system. That's the plan here. But I need to. I've got a lot of things to learn first. I've got a lot of things to learn, but I'm going to try and bring you guys along for the ride. This will be worth it if you're looking to get into this stuff for sure. So the store that we're working on, like I said, is this store here, Mr Porkamo. I think you would need to create a manual app in Shopify. Yeah, it will be a plugin. Yeah, I'll have to add a plugin for sure. The idea will be that you'll put your personal access token or whatever here. I'm hoping there's OAuth. Is Shopify OAuth a thing? So I think you can actually just use OAuth. Yeah, interesting. That would be really helpful. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. You sound like Sir Meme. I don't actually know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. AWP though, is that Counter-Strike? Guys, honestly, you should see me playing Counter-Strike. I should honestly just stream Counter-Strike sometimes as well. Would you guys watch me play Counter-Strike? I'm really, really good at Counter-Strike, just so you know. Well, I'm not like amazing, but oh, it's Roblox CS2. It's not actually CS2. I've always wanted to stream gaming, but I just never did. Yeah. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. So already, I mean, like I didn't know about OAuth on Shopify, so I mean that will save me a big headache because if it can connect without a plugin, that'll be super interesting. I'm making this system, by the way, because we do eventually want to sell this as a service, basically. So it needs to be repeatable and it needs to be like easily followable, etc. CS 2.0 is nuts, yeah. You should see me with the AK, guys. I'm absolutely insane with the AK. When I'm locked in, there's never a round that's like I don't know if I'll even if it's like 5v1. My friend who I play with, Ollie, he's just like, yeah, you've got this. Okay, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So that's why I'm using Flask, by the way. Flask is just like a front end for Python. It's very simple and easy. That would actually be hilarious, Tom, if I made a CS2 cheat. That'd be so funny. One idea that could be quite cool that could work is making a CS2 skin on Blender, vibe coding a CS2 skin. That would be cool. I'm pretty sure you could do that on Claude Code. Yeah, you would be able to. Okay, so I mean, I'm already super happy that I did this because I didn't know about the OAuth system on Shopify. So it's actually quite annoying adding a plugin every single time. If you guys have done any Shopify development, you will have seen how annoying it is. What does the Shopify store contains? So if you remember Two Men, it's a very similar website to Two Men. Yeah, selling the same kind of products. We've got a lot of people who would want a website like this. My idea is to make like an AI system for secondary websites, right? So you go to a company, you say, oh, you're doing, you know, $1 million a year. Nice. Do you want to do 100,000 a year with no effort, with AI doing everything for you? That's kind of the idea here. So yeah, I'm doing an easily repeatable system for that. That's the idea. That's the plan. Can Claude do everything pretty much that client can do with API, or are they two different animals? So I've talked about this a little bit. I'm yet to, fully say that I'm not going to use Klein or whatever anymore. But the way I see it is a $60 billion company has given us their internal tool that they use to make their engineers more efficient. We would be foolish to not consider it to be a gift, a gift. So yeah, that's kind of how I think about it. It might seem like weird, and it's like, oh, why don't you use Codex or whatever? But Claude Anthropic has always shipped really, really good things, and then they didn't ship this. I don't actually know how this was created, but I don't believe that Shopify code was made for us. It was made to make their engineers more efficient. And there are plenty of ways you can do that, right? So one really interesting thing that I did, and I haven't shown this on anything, right, is I made a new Harbor feature in under 30 minutes, right? It used to take me 5 to 6 days with Claude. Even Klein, Augment Code, everything, every tool I ever used just completely just messed everything up, right? Claude Code is the only one that actually successfully coded exactly what I was looking for. First time as well, which is insane. So Anthropic have talked about how their onboarding for their technical team used to be 5 to 7 days. With Claude Code, it's 2 days. Sorry, it used to be 2 months. Now it's 2 days. And the reason is you can feed any code base to Claude Code. You can do this with Klein as well, obviously, but it's just, I don't know. For me, it's like straight from the horse's mouth, right? It's that expression. It doesn't quite make sense in this context, but that's how I feel about it. This tool is straight from the horse's mouth, right? 1 second. Does that make sense? Giga Chud, by the way, I really appreciate your name, Giga Chud, and I appreciate your comments on my channel as well. Thanks for being so active in the chat, guys. It's great. It's really, really nice. I'll probably be doing a lot more streaming, to be honest with you. It's chill. I do enjoy it. I mean, this is just still going, which is pretty nice. It's always a good thing. Yeah, I have already made a 1 million Shopify store. I can prove that. A lot of people say that. I can actually prove it. Let me just hang on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. So if this is 365 days, it's 850,000. It was previously 1 million at an earlier point. But yeah, this is I made this entire store, all the SEO, everything. Now they do ads, obviously, but they don't actually invest that heavily on ads. Yeah, this will be available later. EE best AI tool for creating content right now. I would say Harbor, but that's a self plug. I'm not really sure. We use Harbor at the agency. So I'll say Harbor. Why did you switch back to doing stuff with WordPress? I went to WordPress. I'll tell you why. There's a dichotomy in my channel, right? There's the people who want to make money online through ads, right? And then there's the people who want to make money online through selling items. It's really hard to do videos for both at the same time. So I try and switch between the two, if that makes sense. Yeah. What percentage of those came from SEO? I mean, they get, I think, how many clicks a month is it now? 15,000 clicks a month with some really, really good keywords here. So pretty nice ones. It's my own tool, Alex, though, just so you know. It is my own tool. So it's a self-plug, but that's what I use. Yeah, for content reasons, exactly. I actually prefer Shopify and making money from selling things, but you know, I try and give people what they want, if that makes sense. So let's see if this works. Hey, Artisan Collective, how's it going? So install dependencies. Where are these files? How do I even find my files? Is this it? Yeah. Okay, so it's here. Shopify AI control. So let's open this in Visual Studio Code. Is Claude Code cost effective compared to Claude API? It's much cheaper to use Claude Max Plan if you use a lot of API usage. It's way cheaper to pay 180 a month than, I mean, we've paid up to 1,800 a month to them. So .env.example, what does this actually need? So I need a Shopify database. How on earth do I do that? Shopify app credentials. Okay, it's used OpenAI key, that's fine. Another question, do you see SEO and even the internet in 5 years? Because I think in 5 years, we're not going to surf the web anymore. Everything's going to be about AI. Fat J, the thing that I think about this is like, how are you going to buy something? You still need Shopify, right, to buy something. If you want to buy a $3,600 coat, at the end of the day, you need a system to make the sale, right? So even if it's all about AI and stuff, you still need to actually make the purchase on someone's website. So I can't see e-commerce going anywhere. You'll still need Shopify websites in 20 years, I would say. I don't really know how this is gonna go. Let's see. No, okay. Oh, I need to do pip install. I think it's an interesting question, but like you're still gonna need to make purchases. So the way I see it is, yeah, it's not going anywhere. Okay. Hamish, I need help with my directories. We need more videos about directories, please. I've got so many videos about directories. I feel like I've kind of done that now. I might go back to it soon, but. So what you're doing is a way to create Shopify stores with AI with good SEO to sell products you already sell on platforms like Amazon. I mean, that would be a use case. My idea is to make a system that can take a list of products. I don't know if I'll automate the theme creation. I'll see. I don't know about this part yet. I don't know about the design. But everything after the launch will be done by AI. Like email marketing, just literally everything. Yeah, I agree, Tom. With the barrier to entry going down, I predict what's going to be expensive is ads. So would you say SEO should move to AI optimizations? What's the difference? If you use ChatGPT with search, it uses Bing. It uses search engines. So again, AI optimization is the same as SEO optimization. You got to rank on Bing to rank on ChatGPT. It's kind of the same thing if you think about it. Just make sure you're on Bing and you should be good. I think they're still using Bing anyway. I'm not sure why I need to give this. I thought I was going to be connecting with OAuth, but it seems to want my a plugin data for some reason. Okay, we've still got errors. That's fine. True, but that's something new compared to 2 years ago. Then Bing was meh. Yeah, it's just Bing is a means to an end for ChatGPT, right? I'm not even sure if they still use Bing, but the system I make, by the way, guys, will be available to everyone if you want to copy it. Or you can just watch these videos, basically, while I stumble through it. What about Lovable and Bolt? I got a nice offer, 140 USD per 10 million tokens per month. I prefer Replit. You still need an OAuth client key so people can connect with OAuth. It's the same as Google's OAuth. Right, okay, thanks. It's still not working. Might be cookies. Let's try incognito. Nope. Right, this is not going as well as I hoped. What model am I using? I did worry about this. I can seem to be able to do these things a lot better when I'm not streaming. You can't create OAuth first without first creating a developer app in Shopify Dev. You're better creating a backend in Shopify and using the API token, Shopify store name. Yeah, that's what I normally do. That's what I was expecting to have to do. Templates. In summary, what are currently the most important factors for good SEO? Meta title, meta description, H1, having some content on the page, and then trust, basically. And also quantity. I talk a lot about quantity, or I used to anyway, when I was making Shopify stores. I am probably going to be going back into Shopify quite a lot with AI. I feel like ecom SEO is the most relevant form of SEO right now. This is kind of making a mess of things. I was kind of expecting this to be a bit better. Maybe we'll try using Klein or something at the same time. Monty Craig, keep crushing. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Let's try Sonnet and doesn't Shopify suck for SEO? No, that's a common misconception. implementing system-wide Claude code right now as well. Yeah, I put it on my Mac. It's so good on my Mac. It's like my Mac is like AI first now. It's so cool. I must say I'm amazed and astonished every day by what AI can do or what we can do with AI. VO3 this week was another crazy moment. Yeah, I'm not really into video. Oh, hello. Okay, interesting. I'm not massively into video, to be fair. Let's just run through this real quick. This isn't going to work, obviously, but okay, nice. Right, so now I just need to set some M variables, which I'm going to be smart, guys. I'm going to have to put this on another screen for obvious reasons. I don't want to give away any of these M variables, but I will try and talk through what I'm doing, and I'll also get Claude Code to tell me what to do. Can you tell me how to set up my Shopify app, please? Let me get the chat open as well. I can call you guys chat actually. That's nice. Artisan collective sudo apt update sudo apt install git node.js npm yarn. But you saw the clips, right? Yeah, I saw the clips. Yeah, I'm interested in how insane it is, but I don't have use cases for it right now. So, and on, is there a way to get around the slash pages directory in Shopify? Nope. What? So it goes slash blog page title, or do you even need to? Just make a blog instead of a page. Okay, so I go to, oh, right, I'm making an app. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid sometimes. Right, sorry, I understand what I'm doing now. It's partners.shopify.com. I'll show you guys up to a point anyway, obviously. So I'm on Shopify Partners. Wait, let me just log in and stuff. Wait, I need to use my... Sorry guys, I have to be careful with what I show on screen sometimes. I mean, this should be fine. Wait, let me just double check that it is fine. Okay, so I've got a partners account here. I should have. Okay, so I need to actually make an app. Right, I understand what I'm doing now. Sorry, I was confused for a second. So click on apps here, create app. Okay. Create app manually. Call it, what are we calling this? Wait, let me open the chat on the other screen. Yeah, I'm just getting into AI development for Shopify just now, just so you know. But I will be discovering some things soon, I'm sure. What am I calling this app? AI Overlord. Let me make sure this doesn't give any credentials. Okay, so I've got credentials here, guys. I'm just going to go through this quickly. So client ID, need to set that. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just set these M variables, guys. Shopify API key. Client secret. Shopify app URL. App URL is localhost. Allowed redirection URL. API access. Okay, so it works the same way as Google. It doesn't give me the option for a URL though. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll read the chat again in a second. I just need to... Yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually necessary. Let's just try and run this. Okay, let me bring this back with Claude Code and the chat. Okay, let's see if this is working. You need ngrok. I hate ngrok. Oh god, fuck's sake! Did I really just do that? Ah! Oh, that was my public key. It's fine, luckily. Let me see if this works. Yeah, I probably do need ngrok. That sounds familiar. With API key or Shopify API key. This is going to take a little bit of time, guys. I'm going to have to use .env and stuff. Oh, I didn't restart the server. That's probably why. Stupid. Okay, the redirect URI is not whitelisted. Perfect. So that just needs to be whitelisted. Sorry guys, I'm just trying not to show in variables right now, which is an absolute nightmare for me. It's the hardest thing for me. What is redirect URIs? URLs, here we go. I'll show this, you guys can see this. So it's on the app here on configuration. I'm going to hope that it's going to let me use localhost, but I guess that's what you meant when you said I needed ngrok. So this is not going to work, I guess. Ah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. This is actually much easier than I thought. This might actually work already. Okay, let's see if I can log in here. Okay. Oh, it's not even running lol. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Sweet. Okay. Let's add a distribution. Hell yeah, dude. This is much easier than I thought, actually. Is it really that easy to make an app? What the hell? No way is it that easy. I can just do this again later. Install links for one store now, wait. Distribution chosen. Let's try that again. Hang on. Hey guys, sorry. Create a headless Shopify and only use Shopify for checkout process. Then you have absolute control over SEO. Hey Hamish, are these e-com websites? Oh, I have to go through the process. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, but then you can just change the settings later, right? You can, if it's just for development, it's probably best to do the other. I already launched it as this distribution. God damn it. Maybe I can just put like, oh, that's cool. Okay, so when it's a draft, it can't be used. But I did use it before. Wait, let me just double check if it does connect. I'm guessing it's not gonna. You seem like you know more about this than I do. Yeah, but if you think about it, you can make the dev app exactly as you want it, and then you can just make it until it works, and then just make a new app, if that makes sense. Okay. That's annoying because this doesn't really make it very good for development. How was I doing it before? I swear I was doing this. Oh, right, because it's OAuth. Yeah, no, it's different. So I have to run through this whole thing. Yeah, I don't know why Yeah, imagine if it was just easy. Why can't they just make it so it's like a dev app? That would be so much easier. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to make another one then. So my plan here is I'm making a custom distribution and I'm adding it to this store here. What? Is this live now, Mr Porkamo? Yeah, it is. My Shopify. Okay, so now I can install this app on Mr Porkamo. What? Huh? Oh, right, this is the app. No, wait, I'm so confused. I'm actually getting super confused right now, guys. Maybe the app's been installed. Let's just check. No. Okay, I guess I'll have to come back to the OAuth part of this. But I kind of need that to work to be able to test this. This is actually super confusing. That should just install. I'm not sure why it's not. Hmm. So actually, I have to get the app accepted. That's actually insane that I have to do that. How are you supposed to do any dev then? Right, okay. So let's just Claude. Unfortunately, I can't test OAuth because the system sucks. Instead, I need it to use the app. Create and test it on the dev store. That's what I was doing, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was doing on my other one. I do have dev stores though. Oh, right. Do I need to make like a... This one, I was testing this one fine. I'm not sure what the difference was. Custom app, public app. Why do they make this so complicated? It would have been so easy. Oh, test it out, test your app. There it is, right? Okay. Yeah. That's what I was doing before. So I can go back onto AI Overlord here. Select store. I really don't know which one to install it on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Nice. Right, so what do we have here? We have a Flash app. Look, interesting. This is actually pretty cool. Very interesting. So I'm connected. Damn, thanks, Damon. Appreciate that. If I said your name correctly, I'm sorry if I didn't. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. So, right, okay. So it's not actually, it hasn't, okay. So, damn, it worked. Fuck yeah. I love it when things work. Okay, so now let's develop actually genuinely useful features. Please start by researching the latest Claude models and tools. Claude Sonnet 4 and Claude OPUS 4 are the best model. I want Claude Sonnet to power most of this system. You need to look at tool calls as well, as some will need access to the internet. Also, each sidebar on the left should be split at the top. For example, SEO should have product SEO, collection SEO, languages, etc. Okay, so this is actually pretty cool. So this is a locally running app that doesn't. It's not an embedded app. This is what I wanted to create before, but I could never really wrap my head around it. So imagine a system where you just come on here and just say like, do my email marketing, and it'll create like a pop-up, and then it'll send automated emails. This is kind of the idea that I've got in my head. I knew that there was a way to do it, Damon. I forgot about development stores. That was actually what made it happen. So now all I need to do is a series of agents and prompts that just run through your stores and do all of this automatically. That's kind of the idea. This would probably work. I could probably get this to generate people's stores for them as well. This is where things get super, super, super interesting. For what you're creating, I wouldn't bother with any of this. The issue is I need a repeatable system that can be used by anyone on any store. That's why I'm making it like this. Yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing. I've already made a system like this before. The Collection Maker Pro. If you actually look at Mr Porkamo, oops, you'll see that it has millions and millions of collections because I've already made a system like this. Why is there Spanish? Oh my god, why is there Spanish? Why is there Spanish and French? What is going on? This was not me. These need to be deleted ASAP. It's not even in French. What is going on here? Jesus. Okay, well, that needs fixing. What in the AI? Yeah, right. Jesus. I don't know what I just saw. That was not right. So, wait, GraphQL Shopify newsletter. Marketing. Yeah, look, abandonment. So it's got everything here. This is actually so cool. I'm going to be able to make some crazy shit with Opus. Like I said, it's going to take a long time, guys. I'm not expecting to finish the app today. Yeah, Damon, that's a good way to do it too. I just prefer to have like an OAuth system just because it's easier, in my opinion. I'll get the app approved eventually, if that's how it has to go. You can also do custom installations, it says so. So I'm just making kind of the skeleton right now. A lot of this is going to come down to agents and things. I just want something that you can sit and let it run constantly. I should be able to get it to fetch the product now, right? If it has product. Let's actually see if this store has product. It was Camicia and Napoli, right? Um, does it have test products? No. I know that there's a way. There it is. Okay, there we go. So now I should just be able to import the products like you were saying, which is how I would have done it anyway. This should have made a few changes. Let's see. Because then anyone can come to my website. I could set this to like app.shopify, whatever, Shopify AI Control Center.com. And then this would be the website, right? I believe that's how it works. Yeah, I did have a feeling that would happen. Okay, so those products were added. I can now add like an import button so that we can start to play around with some actual data and start to do something actually useful. I want to make sure that it's not spammy and that it is actually useful. I think I'm going to probably do something that basically it's pretty easy setup. It does a Claude Sonnet for web search for the keyword of the product, right? It finds the top 10 ranking and then it synthesizes. It synthesizes a meta title and meta description. Kenrick says, Hamish, I'll be honest, I don't always learn a lot from your videos. And sometimes things you say really get under my skin. But I genuinely appreciate your perspective as someone with a non-coding background. I, yeah, I don't blame you. You're not the only person to have ever told me that I say things that get under their skin. I'm pretty famous for it, to be honest with you. It's just how I am as a person. I don't have a filter. I just say what comes into my head immediately. And whether it's stupid or wrong, I just say it anyway. Okay, we've got invalid authentication request. That's a new one. Okay, look, so now we got product SEO. Okay, this is starting to get pretty cool. Wait, are these actually, did it already, wait, did it already import these? I didn't ask it to. That's pretty cool. Are these the, yeah, it did. It automatically imported them. That's pretty cool. No, I appreciate it, Kenrick, honestly. I appreciate your honesty. I take criticism fairly well. Like, I understand that it's not, my channel's not perfect. I know that. Okay, so if you wanted to optimize these, okay, I can make something insane here. My whole head is just going nuts right now with ideas. I fully understand this, and I fully understand how to go ahead. This is super interesting to me. So anyone can come, OAuth in, they're inside their store. It's on my website. They get their products here, and they can optimize their product titles as a starting point. Absolutely beautiful. Wait, I saw something the other day. LLM text for Anthropic API. There's this, yeah, LLMs.txt. I saw this. I'm just going to send all that. And then I'm going to get an Anthropic API key as well, which obviously I won't show you guys. I've shown enough of my API keys in the years I've been making videos. Once it does get that connection, honestly, it feels amazing. So let's make an API key here. And then we'll add this to here where I need to take this off this screen. And then I need to set here. That's not the exact name. How is this different to using a robotic workflow? I have auto title maker and make workflows that just makes my title and scripts automatically. That's also a good way to do it. Yep, that's fine. Bro, why can you not use? It's not that difficult. All right. Read this page and think about what you've done. I'm pretty happy that in an hour and 22 minutes with hardly any experience, I've got an app that you can connect to and it imports your products in a nice way too. Oh wow, I was totally wrong. There are Claude 4 models. Bruh. Bruh. Kenrick, the idea for this particular system is to the idea with this particular system is basically to have a system that anyone can use from our company, and we will sell these websites as complete websites that is done for you completely with AI. And yeah, that's basically the idea. I'm not actually going to necessarily, I don't think I'm necessarily going to sell it as a system. It'll be on the Skool community for people that want to set it up for themselves. Or, yeah, they can hire us basically. Or you can just watch the entire stream and make it for yourself and do it for clients. That's the idea here. Okay, so this should actually, okay, now make sure it's actually optimizing the titles. I want it to do a search for the product online, find what's ranking in the top 10, then synthesize the perfect title from that. You must use tool calls for this. If you haven't researched that yet, please do. For Claude to do a web search. So yeah, I'm going to do this for my old boss, and then we're going to do it for other people too. Okay, nice. So this is how I made the harbor feature the other day. I basically got it to understand its own code and then coded it. It was a bit of an annoying process. It just refuses to admit that Opus 4 exists. That's the biggest problem. Now you might see at the bottom right, it says context left until auto compact 11%. I'm hoping that's not going to completely destroy this process. I'm really, really hoping. Why is it not a million context length? That would just be it would be such a good model. There we go, web search, that looks right. Okay. What is this? Benefits are to be determined. Where is it supposed to get that information from? Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. I like the system that it's made. This is one of the best things about AI coding AI prompts. It's honestly so fascinating to me. You said 2 minutes for your boss. Do you also have a Shopify store that you run it for yourself? No, not at the moment. But with this system, probably. The problem is dealing with like returns and customers, and I really don't like that stuff. I really just don't like that stuff. If no one ever returned, it would be perfect. Okay, let's actually see if this works now. Let's bring this over. So we'll cancel out here and we'll run this. I appreciate you showing the effort and pitfalls to these methods in real time. The heads up for what to expect as time. Yeah, I mean, people complain about my videos and say like, oh, like you're struggling through it and stuff. But I prefer to show that part of things. It's just a different way to do a YouTube channel. Not every YouTube channel has to be like, oh my God, insane. Like this is, in 6 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to do everything about this topic. Some things you got to struggle through, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this isn't actually doing anything. This still has a lot of inputs, and placeholder API first. How are you sourcing the products? My old boss in Italy has these products. It's nothing. The business is not my business. It's just he's always been good to me, and I want to make a system that I know he would benefit from, because if he can benefit from it, then basically anyone can benefit from it, if that makes sense. It's his business though. It's nothing. The business side of it is nothing to do with me. But there are ways to source products and things like that online for sure. I would personally look at US to US drop shipping if you were looking for something like that, or contact US suppliers and say, look, I don't think your website's very good. Let me make a new one. We do 50-50 on any sales that I make on my site. It's free money for them, free money for you. That kind of deal is it's going to be pretty relevant with the tariffs that are coming in, or that may come in. So this uses SQLite, which is interesting. I actually really like SQLite. I think it's using SQLite. Anyway, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if this works. Oops. I'll probably do this for a couple of hours a day, guys. I'm not going to commit to every day or anything, but if I'm feeling up to it, I'll probably just jump on for a couple of hours. Optimize with AI. Click the button. Doesn't work. Maybe it's because it needs something here. No. Check the network tab, yeah, true. I don't, it's not even, the button's not even working. I think that's the problem. It's like the button itself isn't implemented. If I press this, oh no, no, that doesn't work either. Yeah, it's something to do with the buttons, for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of thing I'm wanting to make. Look at this. It's already got the idea. It's actually beautiful there. Look at that. Imagine instead of going in the Shopify API, just knock my mic on the floor. You just come into like ticket management or whatever, and you see like AI creating tickets and interesting. This is yeah, this is super interesting. Now the big question is what happens when it auto compacts. Will it actually continue, or will it just mess everything up and I have to use Google Gemini instead? That is the big question. I appreciate though that everyone face it out of nowhere. Sorry about that. I appreciate that you guys are here though. I really do. Go away. Okay. Okay. Come on. Because obviously, you know, if it can do one, you can do a million. That's kind of the logic here, right? You do one and then you just do a system where it does all of them. Oh wait, I should be able to see the console here, right? No, it's not actually showing it. What I hear? Nice. Okay. I wish you could just add screenshots. Oh, wait, I can copy and paste those things. You can't. You have to put it on as a file. Someone said how to screenshot into Claude Code. You have to put the screenshot into this desktop, into your directory, and then tell it to read it there, which I'm not going to bother with right now. And then when I press apply, nothing happens. You can use JSON and then extract the JSON in order to fill in key parts of the. Yeah, Mac is Mac. Of the product, right, title, H1, not slug, I'm not going to bother with slug, description, tags, etc. Okay, so we're actually getting somewhere here. This is really I was not expecting to get this far today. Can this system also have a feature that finds products that are doing well in the market, like Auto DS, or can this feature be added? Yeah, you could do that. You could definitely do that. What is AutoDS though? You could probably connect to AutoDS. That would probably be the easiest way to do that. So yeah, JSON is a huge, it's like, it's not a secret, but JSON really makes things incredible with these kind of tools. Because JSON is like, it responds in JSON, and then that's how you fill in the all of the stuff. Command V doesn't work, it's Control V. Oh, okay. For Mac, right, you're talking about? I mean, so far so good. Like I said, I wasn't actually expecting to get this far today. And now it's given me a whole like roadmap that I can just work down. I do this. I want this to be more like agenty though. I don't want people to have to click. I want this to just do stuff, but I guess it doesn't really matter. They can come and press this button. So you analyze it. This would just be an arbitrary number though, so I don't know if it's actually worth doing the SEO score thing. This is probably going to be bring your own key. I don't want to be responsible for some guy who's got 200,000 products optimizing every single product using this system on our API key. Jesus, that doesn't sound like a fun time. Yeah, this will definitely have to be BYOK. Make it credit based. Yeah, the only issue with that is it always feels a bit like it's always a bit difficult to organize that, but probably the best way to do it. You can do it so you just make a profit off every Anthropic thing. Multi-language SEO is going to be the interesting one. I don't know subdomains, languages, Shopify, GraphQL. I doubt you can. Maybe you can. Oh, wait, is this possible? Oh my God, you can actually do this. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, this is headless though. Jason Marcellus. Whoa, is this young Hammy live for real? It is indeed. Tomorrow I will be live streaming Counter-Strike. Honestly, I always have Counter-Strike just open, ready to go. Young Hammy is wild. It's actually what people in my real life call me, which is hilarious. I'm the youngest in my family. I always have been. So I always have been. That's a weird statement. Who wants to see me spraying with the AK? Uh, actually, I might get because it's guns. Actually, I bet not. Okay, so did it just compact? That didn't seem too painful. Okay, okay. So now we've got another 200k context window. I mean, that was pretty painless. I'm not gonna lie. And if you've noticed, I haven't used my limit at all. Yeah, I'm also, and he still doesn't show his face. I've been Jason, I made a video just for you, bro, where I showed my face. Why did you choose Python? I find Python and Flask to be the easiest to make OAuth work and other things. It's actually just a simple, lightweight kind of easy to dev with system. So the way that I do like decision making in AI is JSON, right? What you do is you say, for example, here's a web page, extract the JSON from it, and then display the JSON on the next page, right? So this is how another way that you can think of this is like 2 plus 2 equals 5, right? And then you say to Claude, make me a Boolean, Boolean, whatever, however you pronounce it, Boolean, of true or false for the following statement. And then if it's true, display a green page, right? And if it's false, display a red page. And then that's how you can actually get AI to make decisions for you. Jason says, Hamish, I want to say you're the reason I got into client and have been vibe coding and regular coding. So young Hammy, you get my respect. I want to know which video this was, Hamish. It was, my face was on said video. And I said that I was going to start showing my face. And I did not. Good question. I actually don't know which video it was. It was one of, there it is. Scrape anything with this new MCP. There we go. There I am. Live in the flesh. Let's see if this works. Python. Oh, it's not letting me write anything. Yeah, I understand why you thought I was AI, but I'm not AI. You can't live stream with AI. That'd be mad. Also, no AI can talk as much shit as I do. If it was AI, it would probably make more sense. I'm the only person who makes less sense than AI. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're close here to having our first feature, which was not supposed to happen today. I was just supposed to start learning about GraphQL, etc., but I don't have to anymore, which is nice. This has been a great first live stream, though. I'm definitely going to be doing this again. I've got a lot of spare time right now to work on these things. You should still learn. I must admit, I do know a little bit about Shopify dev already. It might not seem like it, but I do want to learn GraphQL for sure. Oh shoot, he ain't lying, he real. But bro, when you shave, my god, that was a tragic moment for YouTube. Back to coding chat though. I shaved because I do this thing where I grow my hair really long, and then when 999 people have told me to get my hair cut, and then one more person does, I just say, all right, fuck it, get it shaved off. I'm a very all or nothing kind of person. I either have an afro or I have a bald head. But yeah, my hair's pretty long right now, to be honest with you. I'll go on camera maybe next time I stream. We'll see. Yeah, it's true. I do need to learn the technology to be able to explain the technology. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to get this far in the first video, so first stream, sorry. So I'm pretty happy. I don't know if I'm going to be making videos about this necessarily. I think I'm probably going to. I'll see. I'll see. What's your background, and how did you get into building sites? The first site I actually built was 2Men, and basically my old boss came to me, and he had a problem. He needed a new website. He didn't want to spend 50 grand. He didn't want to go on Magento because they actually have iSuit.it, which is it's one of the most popular websites in this niche in the entire world. But it's slow, it's on Magento, etc. So he just came to me, he had a problem. And I just said, fuck it, I can probably do it. So I used ChatGPT to kind of guide me on the process. I had made I had made some WordPress websites before, but I'd never really made like a full business. And it just worked. And I'm going to repeat the process again now, but even better. My background though is I've been an SEO for 10 years. Because of you, I coded many web pages, made a press SaaS for fun, and about to dominate USA with pages. So you definitely are top tier coding SEO YouTubers in my book. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. There have been a lot of negative comments on the channel recently. I have a particular style of YouTube. I've never been the YouTuber that's like, in 7 minutes in a well edited video, you're going to get everything you need. It's always been about the process for me. I feel like seeing this process is important to people because it doesn't just take 5 minutes to make this. It takes a long, long time and a lot of effort. Hi, I appreciate the content and the helpful info and your perspective you give and your effort. Thanks. I appreciate that, ASO. I'm definitely going to be live streaming a lot more. The people who are in the live stream are much nicer than the comments that I've been getting recently. I should definitely live stream more. No, stop. See, this is the problem because the context shrink when the context was added again. It's yeah, it basically is just this is very frustrating. Now it's using the God, very, very frustrating. This is why Gemini is superior. Genuinely, this is why Gemini is superior. I did get anxiety over the insane it's over thumbnails, but once I passed the thumbnail, I was learning a lot. Question though, how much do you actually blow up on? How much did you actually blow on that initial directory? Which was the first directory? Which one do you mean? Man, the context thing is so frustrating. So annoying. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-code Claude to have all of the information it needs to do this. It needs to be in the system instructions, really. It's my fault. It's not really Claude's fault. I know how Claude works, so I should have planned for this. At least we got the connection done, and I learned about Shopify OAuth. That's two really, really big things from today. This should be showing me the call, though. Oh, here we go. Okay, nice. We got something. Oh, look at that. God damn. Hell yeah. Dude, that is sick. Did that work? Nice. Nice. What the fuck? Now if we refresh this. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hell yes, we did it. Step one complete. That is sick. Look at that. Added tags as well, right? Yeah, dude. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I'm onto something here, guys. I'm onto something here for sure. Do you use Gemini Google Ultra? No, I don't use it. 5,000 listings. I need to. It would cost me like, it cost a lot. It was like 2 grand. Okay, so we took a product and we optimized it. It works. Okay, but I want this to be the best damn tool ever. Okay, I need to know if this was. Yeah, that's what I need to check. I need to know if this was originally in here. Does it say sustainable? Because it can't just make shit up. Oh yeah, it does. Sustainable. Made with recycled materials. So that's probably what it says. Yeah, recycled materials, cotton yarns. Damn, so this is real. Okay, amazing. This works. This works. Do that for each feature. Yeah, that's my plan. Exactly. Just one by one. Just get it done. And then you can install this on any Shopify store. Run bulk optimizations of products, run bulk optimizations or creations of collections, run or set up like all of the marketing campaigns, like abandoned cart, things like that, discount codes, just everything, literally everything, markets. So you literally just install it, run it, and it just does it. Although, what the hell is this? AI kind of trolling me right here because it does already exist inside it, but I guess that's just to create it. That's fine. Super, super interesting. 2K, my God, I'm scared to use my 90-day trial credits. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I did. I did some stupid shit, basically. Um, yeah, this is pretty huge, to be honest with you. I've done way more than I was expecting. This is the power of Claude Code, honestly, when it does correct research on itself. So let's just go on products here. So this basically bulk optimizes the SEO of a Shopify store, yes. But it's also going to do email marketing and everything. So this t-shirt is as simple as it gets. Easy to wear and insanely comfortable. Plus it's made right here in our store, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Optimized with AI. Okay. Custom t-shirt, blank cotton tee for printing and personalization. That's not what it says, is it? Order a custom design. Yeah, it does say that. Okay. Hell yeah. Perfect blank canvas for printing, embroidering, personalization, soft cotton, comfortable fit. 100% premium cotton. Okay. I just need to make sure it's not making shit up. Do you know what I mean? Because that could be an issue if it's just making stuff up. It doesn't really have much to go on here though. I'll just code that in. I'll just tell. Please make sure in the prompting that you tell it not to make anything up. It can only base its text off the information it has available. And the web search for SEO, but not for details. Yeah, making stuff up, obviously, that's a big no-no, so you do need to be careful with things like that. I might actually have time to make the collection feature because I've done that before and I know that it's pretty easy. So if you noticed, I told it to make tags here, so you can actually just take these tags. Oh wait, actually. Also, please make sure there are a few more tags generated, and the tags should specifically be around collections or product categories that will be made later. based off the tags. Is it optimizing is it looking at the images when optimizing? I could make it do that. That is something that I've thought of before, so that you could have like a completely blank canvas. But I'm not even sure what it's looking at. That's kind of the beauty and also the curse of AI coding, AI prompts. It's 2 here. How far ahead are you, Hamish? It's 7:30 here. I'm in Ireland. Okay, nice. So let's just cancel this. Close this. You could make it look at the images for sure. That wouldn't be too difficult. Oh, also there needs to be. Also, I have optimized one product, but it still just sits here. Can we add a thing to everything to say that something? Okay, so we'll try this again. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It's a shorter product description, but at least it's not making stuff up. It's got keywords used here, which is pretty cool. Competitor insights. Top ranking t-shirt products emphasize comfort. Yeah, look at that, comfort. That's pretty cool. I like that. Dude, I like this a lot. I like this a lot. This is actually a much more refined and cool system. And the really cool thing is, if you think about this, this is how I built Harbor. This is how I expand Harbor tools, right? Now I have this, I can say, okay, I want pretty much exactly the same system with all of the same thought process. So we've got the competitor insights, we've got the JSON for tags and everything. Now do this for collections. Exactly the same way that you've done products, right? Use the list of tags that you've generated here and then make collections from them, right? That's the kind of the next stage of this. So yeah, I mean, I could make the collection tool in probably 5 minutes. Like I said, it's given me a roadmap here, which is really nice. So we can do multi-language SEO. That's going to take a little bit of thinking about, a little bit of time to decipher. I've never really done it programmatically. I've only done it manually before. Got 2 hours and I've basically made quite a large percentage of what I want to make. That is pretty nice. 1,000 people as well have tuned in. That's so cool, guys. I really do appreciate that. Listening to me rambling on. I hope people are getting value out of this. But it's pretty cool. You can go from basically nothing using Claude Code to having quite a lot done, to be honest with you. I don't think this part's going to be difficult. The ads part should be easy. Imagine a tool that can do AI ads for you. That would just be so insane. Like, yeah. Email marketing. So like, you can one-click abandon cart. You can do that on Shopify anyway, but like, and then you could probably do a button on the dashboard here that just says like, oh yeah, like this, just do everything. Oh, look at that. They went active. That's pretty cool. Ah, nice. And then, yeah, customer support, have a little chatbot generator that reads your data. reads your customer data. Okay, nice. This has now been updated a bit, as you can see. This is actually super cool. I'm actually very impressed by this. Now, I think what I'll do is, okay, this says active, not optimized. Okay, let's optimize this. I'm going to optimize this, and then I'm going to make the collection generator part of this, and then I'm probably going to stop. Unconfirmed whether I'm going to stop, because I'm now getting addicted to this, but we'll see. So we apply this. Is this live showing in SERPs yet, since Shopify is such a high domain value? No, but it might be on, it probably will be on YouTube if you just search Shopify. Oops. No, it's not. If I go on live, surely, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's now optimized. That's pretty cool. Oh, hasn't changed. Oh, no, it has. Okay. Now it says not optimized though. That's annoying, but whatever. We'll come back to that in a second. I want to see if I can make the collection maker. Okay, nice. Oh, it's on top chat. It should be on live chat. Sorry, guys. I probably have been missing a few comments. Okay, so I mean, yeah, we're 10% of the way done, which I kind of wasn't expecting. I'm using Opus for inside Claude Code, Jason. Haven't even eaten. I ate this morning, but it's actually nice to be able to live stream. I can hide API keys and things. It's a good way to do it. I have two screens. That's the main way of doing it. I think this needs to go. Maybe be replaced by like a status report or something, like a little status reporter. This needs to be implemented. Oh, it might actually have been implemented. I know. And then collection SEO is being implemented now. The template not found. That's normal because it hasn't made it yet. Jason, I'm using the Max Pro plan, so it's not costing me per use. Yeah, Kenrick, run 2 Claudes at once and start on the next feature. That's definitely the next goal here, is to be able to do that. Wait, can I just run continue conversation in a new terminal? Surely not. No, you can't, can you? Wait, this is generating. Oh, but no, it stopped. No? Wait, dude, no way. Is that actually possible? Uh, What's the next feature? No way. Does this work? No fucking way, bro. What? That's crazy. Oh, right. No, I've already got them running now. Yeah, I did think putting them in the same folder probably wouldn't work. You can have multiple Claude codes working on the same code. That is what they said. I did see that in on one of their live streams. I don't know if you actually need to use Git work trees, but it's probably good practice. Well, it is good practice, of course. Dude, you haven't committed once. Yeah, I know. I'm not a programmer, dude. Remember, I'm not a programmer. I haven't studied any programming ever. I've never sat down and tried to learn it. Not really, anyway. Okay, it made them all already. Oh shit, this is sick. It works. Damn. Side note, so Claude Opus and Sonnet inside of Claude Code doesn't charge per usage. If you connect, you got to use Max Pro though. You got to have the Max. You got to have the Max plan. Okay, so blank t-shirts collection, premium unbranded tees. I probably just want that to be shorter. SEO meta description, shop premium. Okay, nice. Okay, create collection. And then we go to the Shopify store and we check collections and it's there. Holy shit. This is insane. I'm on something, guys. I'm on something here for sure. I'm on something. I just made a new feature and it's actually insane. I feel like if I stop, I'm gonna regret it. Like I might just try and make the multi-language thing while I'm here. Okay, please commit. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. Where does this send it to though? Where is that code now? I need to run this. Oh, right, okay. It's committed locally. Okay. It's alright, guys. I know what I'm doing with GitHub. It's fine. I can commit it privately. It doesn't matter if I commit things that shouldn't be committed. I'll fix that at a later date. As long as it's private, it's fine. You can tell me to use a git ignore or whatever, but and then later I can recommit it and into a different repo. Basically, would be how I would do it. I normally just use ChatGPT for this, though. To be fair, no, I don't have the repo set up. Wait, Shopify AI overlord. I don't want to use PAT. It's not necessary to use PAT. I don't know why they always try and push you to use PAT. And then it should pop up. I should be able to OAuth it. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. This happens every single time. On my Mac, it was so easy. Macs are so much better for dev, honestly. Using WSL is super janky. Yeah, well, this is what happens, Kenrick. Now I'm stuck on this. This should work now. No. Okay. Or whatever, I committed it, that'll do. Please now make the multi-language feature. People should be able to add either subdomains or hreflang tags with translated content. This is a bit more technical and will require research on the behalf, but the products and collections and any pages should be fully translated as well. SEO and any other. Before you leave, can you code a premium landing page using Opus 4 for a loyal viewer? Landing page of what? I think hreflang tags is the easiest way to do it. The other one would require a bit more. I think I might just add href language tags for now. But I do feel like subdomains is going to be eventually where I'll go with this, but just a quick feature add, I guess. Let's refresh this. So what have we got? We've got the product optimizer, we've got the collection optimizer and creator. We're doing multi-language. Technical SEO, I'm not sure what I would even do with that, but we'll see. Maybe I could read Search Console data or something. I don't know how it would make subdomains. That would be crazy if it could do that. Imagine you could click a button and add a chatbot. That would be crazy. I've definitely got something here. I just need to wrap it all together. This will require GraphQL endpoint setup. For now, returning success for API design, return true. That doesn't sound very production ready, does it? Be crazy if I can just make a feature like that so quickly. This is something I've been thinking about for years on how to make. And you can see I've been using this now for what, 2 hours and 17 minutes. I haven't run into any rate limits, so that's pretty nice. Why is it making add copy? I didn't say make add copy. What the hell? This might be pretty awesome. I can already see that, like, running this on. I'm on the max plan, the $180. And this is Opus. This is all Opus. I've only got 20% context length left again. Crazy. Save translation post. I mean, this all looks pretty damn good, to be honest with you. Enable language. Surely it would have to add a market though, right? Or maybe I would have to add the market first. As a precaution, I'm going to add a market. Actually, we'll see if we can do it. Got to know what these things are actually capable of. Yeah, John, I just went for the max. Just I can't be asked being locked out waiting for stuff like that. I just would rather just get on with it. I'm just gonna see how this goes, and then I'm probably gonna finish after this one. It's funny. I was talking to Rowan earlier. We were talking about this idea, and he was like, "So yeah, you'll have it done by tomorrow then," kind of as a joke, but turns out maybe not as a joke. This would cost so much in credits, Kenrick. This would be crazy amounts of credits. This is probably, yeah, I would say $150 to $200. Moving company landing page. I don't know where I would even start with that. I would just ask Claude to make it in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Jason, it's $180 a month, but you don't pay for the usage. You just pay $180, and it's basically impossible. Not impossible, but you're probably not going to use the entire thing ever if you're on the 181. Okay, so it's made the template. Let's see if it's saved it. No, not quite yet. Well, there's an error. That's okay. Oh, you do max out. I haven't maxed out yet. Are you on the 180, Kenrick? I guess eventually I will max out. That's probably when the stream will end. Okay, let's just see if this works. Let's just double check that it's not some kind of error here. Okay, that's fine. There's an error here. Grab this. Tell it to fix the error. "225 sessions is hard but not impossible." True. I hear you, Hamish, but Kenrick is saying he maxed out a lot. Kenrick probably uses like 5 at once, though, to be fair. Or 2 at once, at least, I would say. So unless you're running 2 or 3 Claude codes at once, then it's not impossible that you max out, but it's very unlikely, I would say. Okay, nice. We have the languages. It's always running, yeah, exactly. Add new language. Okay, Spanish, add language. There's no way that works, right? Okay, I didn't think so. 500, not acceptable for URL. Okay, so something went wrong here. I'm not surprised. I wasn't actually expecting that to work. I think, let's just double check it's not because it doesn't have the market turned on though. Let's say, no, wait, what am I doing here? Spanish, Spain, Spain. The main language. I need to add the language, I think, here, right? Okay. I wonder why it's saying this. I love how it says cooking. Right, it's not even using the GraphQL. Well, that's fucking great, isn't it? Good job, bruh. Good job, bruh. Let's remove Spanish. I mean, this would run for quite a while, yeah, to be fair. Using dangerously allow whatever works as well as a tag. What's it? Claude code YOLO mode. Continue. No, what is it? Dangerously skip permissions. There you go. That works too. See, this is using mock responses. I don't want that. I want a production ready thing. It's very annoying. Oh, Oh no, this is mock, right? Yeah, no, this is mock. Why is it doing mock stuff? Oh, this is translating into Spanish. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, you actually have to add a language. Remove the mock implementation. Please only ready. I will enable it. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. We're definitely close to having this one done too. No, it doesn't work yet. Okay, so I actually need to manually add the marker. That's fine. That's normal. That's acceptable. Jake is weird. Oh, Roxy. Sorry, it says. I'm doing something similar. Good. Competition's good. Maybe you can learn from me. Automate the commits. Yeah, I will. I'm still just getting into Claude Code. I only used it for the first time 4 days ago. 3 days ago. Friday at 6 p.m. I've been using it for under 70 hours, so I'm still new to it. I'm just learning things now. How is the connection, by the way? The connection seems pretty good. I'm using a LAN cable for once. Seems like the stream was pretty good in terms of connection. Just want to get this to work, this last bit here, and then I'm gonna probably stop. I was sick today and didn't want to write any code, so I spent the whole day planning, going to kick off much agents to implement tomorrow. Nice. I'd love to make my own agents. I just I struggle with it. I'm much better with workflows. I just can never really wrap my head around agents for some reason. I know how they work. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, fair. Yeah. A Claude Code equals coding agent for me. Jason, I'm probably not going to be doing like literally all I would do anyway is just go to like Claude Desktop and say, make me a landing page that will convert in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for a moving company. That's all I would do. Like, there's no special process. And then I'd just vibe code it. I'd say, make it better, make it better, make it better, make it better. So if I add a language now in here, does it appear there? And if so, can I then translate stuff? So we've got Spanish. Okay. Spanish was added. This stopped. I don't know if it stopped because of Claude Desktop. No, it didn't. Okay, good. So do I need to add it to a market maybe? Is that why? Okay. 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 I would just do something like this if I was making a landing page. I wouldn't do anything crazy. There you go, bang. That was actually insane. What the hell? Did you see that animation? Wait, what the fuck? That's crazy. It's so good. What the hell? And then I would just say make it better, make it nicer, add more animations, blah, blah, blah. That's how I make landing pages. This is insane. This is actually working. Okay, apply translation. Is this working? I don't think it's working, right? Damn, this is actually sick. I can't believe how good this is. Got zero context there. I'm probably going to stop streaming soon, guys. It's been really, really good, but yeah, my brain after 2.5 hours is a bit like, can we stop now? I'm not going to finish just yet, but very, very soon. It's now compacting, I believe, which kind of sucks because we were about to finish and it now has the compact. Very annoying, but there we go. Thanks for the stream. Can you summarize the struggle, the struggle point for us? The main struggle here was getting the MCP running, to be honest with you. Everything else has been pretty painless. I wouldn't say there were many struggle points, to be honest. This has really surprised me about how easy this part actually is. I run a compact after every major feature / task. That's probably a good way to do it. Yeah. How does it know how to code this if it's just, it's not even using the Shopify MCP? It's annoying. Specifically told it to always use it, but maybe it can just do it because it's a beast. I can't believe how much progress we've made in 2.5 hours. Like when I sat down with Rowan earlier, I was thinking it would take like 3 weeks to make this. Now I'm thinking it's realistically it could be done within a week. Yeah, it forgets that certain things have to compact. I know, it's frustrating. That's the main problem with these systems. It was so close to being done as well, like. We can always hope that it gets this right, though. This last bit. I haven't even had any coffee today. I don't know, I've gone off coffee a little bit. Not sure why. I used to be absolutely mad for coffee, but I'm actually really not sure why I've gone off coffee, but like the thought of it now just makes me want to not drink it. It's weird that, isn't it? Let me find the actual applied translation event handler. Okay. Read, read, read. Come on, Claude, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Opus, you are an intelligent. AI is your coffee now, yeah, true. AI and streaming. Hello, Kitty. Where have you been the last 2.5 hours? You didn't even come in and disturb me once. Hello. Hello, Kitty. What were you doing? Were you sleeping? Didn't disturb me once the whole time I was live streaming. She's so sweet. Go on, I'll be done soon. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, Candy, I know. Now I need to update the template to include pages. Okay, let me read the template. Okay, okay. Once I see this make a Spanish page on my website, damn. Yeah, it's GG, well played right there, but as we say in the biz. GG, well played. This is something I've been trying to work out for years, just so you know. Not, it, it, I wouldn't say I've been actively trying to work it out, but I've been theory crafting it for a while. I know, Kitty, I know. It's over. I'll commit. Don't worry, you don't have to say. I will commit, I promise. Kitty. Candy. What is it, Candy? Candy. I don't know if you guys can hear her meowing, but error saving translation. Oh, hello. This is pretty close. Can you guys hear her meowing? Surely you can. She's literally in the microphone. What are you doing? So all we need to do is fix this error, and then I'm pretty sure this will work. Yeah, it's a cat. Yeah, it's not an AI cat. I promise. It's a real cat who's now jumping all over me. Where have you been? I don't know where she's been for the last 2.5 hours. She normally will disturb me like non-stop when I'm on the computer. I think she's been sleeping. Okay, let's see. Still coding away. It is a bit slow, isn't it, Claude Code? Go on, Kitty, you can't sit on me right now, I'm busy. What do you want? You want to code? You could probably code as well as I could now with AI. Yeah, I made Candy with Klein, yeah. Didn't I? Don't bite me. She's a tricolor. What do they call them? Calico. Absolute nightmare she is. She looks like this. Absolute nightmare. She's a biter and a scratcher and But she's cute. I love her. Of course. All right, let's see if it's actually working. Kitty. I'm not sure what it's even doing anymore. I feel like it's getting lost in the source because of the compacting, which is kind of annoying, but there you go. Multi-language SEO. I just want to see it make a file for me, and then I can rest easy. Might be better to use ChatGPT for the actual translation, because I've heard Claude is not the best at translating. So this happens once this is fixed. Fix this, right. You couldn't make a cat like this with AI. AI doesn't have the intelligence to make a cat like this. Hey, it's true, huh? She's like the sweetest cat until you look away for 1 second and then she just bites your hand. It's true, huh? Yeah, it's true. Okay, I think this is the last phase of this. This tool would already save us like 5,000 a year, because we pay a lot for translations. I'm not even joking, at least 5,000 a year, if not more. So, I mean, if I can make something in 3 hours. Hamish, how did you get approved in Discover? That's my gems itself. You could reach 10 million traffics a month. Wait, I don't know what you mean. You mean discovery traffic on Search Console? Kitty, just wait. I promise you. Just give me 3 more minutes, I would say. Okay, so ES, all products, start translation, process queue. Then let's see if this actually creates the URL for me. This would be next level for me, honestly, if this works. Please. Access denied. Oh, required access, retran. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. That's an easy fix, isn't it, Kitty, huh? It's an easy fix. Actually, I should just be able to put this in. I'm going to have to hide the screen for a second, guys. I'm going to put it in my .m file. I believe that's where the scopes are. So if I put a comma here and then add that scope, which was read translation, then I'll add write translations as well, just in case. Okay, and then bring this back. Control C, Python run, apply. This might need to be rerun. What are you playing with? Stop it. Don't attack the microphone. I know, it's a cable, I know. It looks like a mouse's tail. Building a fully commercial security suite with complete AI, really amazing. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, it's still not running, so it's not a problem with the .env. I added the scope to my .env, it didn't work. Oh, maybe it's inside the app, right? So I need to go to my Shopify partner account, go to the apps, AI overlord, API access, no, configuration. Swear there's a way to set scopes. Yeah, here we go. No, it's not here. It must be in the code somewhere. You need to re-authenticate to get a new token. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I need to re-authenticate, right? Okay, that does make sense. So let's go here and then disconnect, and then connect again, re-auth. Yeah, thanks, Kenrick. Multi-language SEO. Yes, all products, start translation process. I feel like this is going to work. I should probably stop this because I'm not sure what it's getting on with. Okay, come on, please. Please, this would be so good if this worked. Translation applied. $200. Oh no, that's this one. Fuck. I don't think that worked, did it? No. What does this say? No. Yeah, it was forbidden. I'm not sure why. I already re-auth. So this was obviously much more difficult to make. I was not expecting to even be touching multi-language today. I can't believe how strong AI is. Claude Code is crazy as well. You can see that it's been a pretty flawless experience in terms of compact. Like it wasn't the end of the world, the compacting thing. I thought that would be it. With other things, if you do the whole compact thing, it just doesn't work. I'll try this. Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah, that's probably what was missing. Let's see, multi-language SEO. Yes, all products, start, process. Oh, that's already in Spanish. Oh, it changed the product, right? Yeah, look, that's actually in Spanish. That is not what's supposed to happen. It does the translation, okay, which is good. It still says forbidden. It's all about scopes, though. Once the scopes are done, I need an undo button as well. Because now these are in Spanish. That's not what I wanted. That's okay. This is the last thing I believe is this scope, right online store navigation. Once I've got that scope, I believe it will work. I don't know why I didn't just read the Shopify bloody API thing, but it is what it is. So what I'll do is I'll try it on this one here that's not been touched, and it should work. Let's actually go here. Let's delete these products. And then re-import products. Another idea I've had is like a CSV generator. So you take any CSV and it turns it into a Shopify CSV. I'll probably add that to this as well. Let's see what happens if I refresh this. Yeah, there we go. It's adding the products now. So we'll optimize these. Make sure everything's working still. Okay, wait, just before we do that, let's just cancel out of here. Reauth. This should have a new scope now. It didn't have a new scope. Why not? Okay, I don't know why there was no new scope, but that's fine. I'm guessing that this still won't work, I feel like. Okay, there we go. That's that product optimized. So we'll just skip to here. Yes, all products, start translation, process. I don't think this is going to work still. I think there's still a problem with it. That's okay. We'll probably just continue with this tomorrow if this still has a problem. So did that translate it into Spanish then? No, it didn't. Good. And it didn't make the Spanish version of the product either. What is the scope? Right online store navigation. That might be a special one. No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it's not asking for the new scope. Classic Claude. I might have to add it to my M file. Okay, let's see. Still didn't ask for new scopes. Pretty sure we're close here, but oh wait, I probably need to stop the server, right? No. Go to Shopify admin, add languages, translate. Wait, why is this not working? Click grant translation permissions button. Where? Uh, I mean, yeah, I'm not actually sure what's going on here. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. This is /es. What happens if I go to sitemap.xml? There's no /es. Interessante. Oh, I haven't published it, that's why. Let's publish this. And then do it again. /sitemap.xml. Might take a bit of time. Okay, wait. So what happens if I publish that product? This one specifically. And then if I view this, active, save. Why is it preview, not view? Where the hell's the view button? Oh, here we go, Spanish product. Oops, it's my YouTube channel. Example t-shirt. Why is that the only one here? Why is this one not here? Wait, that's really weird. Why is this one not here? Okay, so if this is in Spanish, then it's worked. I still need to work on this, I'm sure, but I just want to see this in action. Oh, it's in Spanish. Holy shit. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. How did that even do that then? Oh, it was always example t-shirt. That was the only one I translated. So if I just do all products, start translation, and then translate this one. and then see if it appears here. That's the key thing, is that it appears in the sitemap. Apply. Okay, that's saved. So now go here. Wait, no, I need to go to the sitemap. Has it added the new product? I feel like it has. Please. No. Why? Why is the other product not here? They should have added it. Oh, I'm so close to having something here. So close. It's ridiculous. What happened here? Should have worked. It should be here now. I'm not sure why it's not. This product here should also be in Spanish. Why is it not? Hmm. It's only this product. Why? Where's the other product? Why is it not showing? No, for some reason this product just isn't showing. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's not. Ah, I hate Shopify sometimes. I'm such an idiot. That should be it. Let's go. Let's sign that by XML. Let's go here. Still not there. Well, that is strange. Well, that was a weird way to do it. What the hell? Product saved, right. Okay, so now let's just do this one more time. I have a feeling that it needed to be active. Well, it needs to be active, of course, to be able to be seen. There should be no difference between these two products now, except maybe quantity. Maybe it's sold out. No, 50 in stock, right. So let's do this one more time. This has to work. It has to. Ah, why is that not appearing here? I don't understand. Oh, there it is. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Huge. 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 Massive. Holy shit. Well, goddamn, I wasn't expecting to get this far so quickly. What the hell? Yeah, I said it before I read that message. I said it before I read the message, Kenrick, I promise. I literally, I saw you. I saw it. I said it before. I promise you. I'm actually just going to commit it normally. So let's do git. I'm just going to commit it outside of Claude code because I'm already connected. So let me just do a new repository. I'll make it AI Overlord Shopify. I'll make it private and then create, and then we'll go to ChatGPT, help me push to this repo. Yeah, obviously I've got Git installed, bruh. Like, what do you think I am? Git add, sure. Git commit, sure. Git push, sure. Oh no, I didn't give it the... Where did that just push it to? Oh, it's here. Wait, is this a private repo? Please God tell me this is a private repo. All right, it's private. Guys, I'm gonna leave the video there. Sorry, not video, stream there. Thank you for tuning in. I'll probably be on tomorrow, honestly. This was a blast. I enjoyed this a lot. And I think we made a huge amount of progress. I will try and not focus on this outside of streaming. I want to put as much into the stream as possible. So I want you guys to be able to follow along everything. So I'm not going to go away and code anything. I might learn some stuff, make sure that tomorrow's stream is ready to go. But yeah, I'm going to leave the video there, the stream there, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more progress on this beast that I am making. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Peace out. I'm going to go eat some food. Might even have a coffee. Who knows? Treat myself. Thanks, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.